The 10th presidential election in Iran was on 12th of June 2009. The incumbent president, Mohammad Ahmadinejad, was standing for re-election and opposing him were three candidates. One of them, Mir Hossein Mousavi, was the opposition leader, the most popular person in Iran at that time, and the person expected to win the election. Over 4 crore Iranians voted during that election, which was a record turnout. Hours after the election was over, on 13th June morning, the Iranian news agency announced that Mohammad Ahmadinejad had won with a thumping majority, voting 62.33% of the total votes polled. And Mir Hossein Mousavi had garnered only 33.86% of the votes. There was a massive uproar in Iran. People started charging the Interior Ministry of rigging the polls, cheating the people, and putting out false information. The Western media was not far behind in questioning the democratic process in Iran. Violence started spiraling. In some places, it went so much beyond control that the Iranian police had to very harshly put down the protest. On 16th of June, the supreme religious leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, declared that the victory of Mohammad Ahmadinejad was a divine assessment. Friends, as has been the time-honored tradition with these religious leaders, irrespective of all religions, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had invoked the word of God, the ultimate in legitimizing. Now let us take the simple stop sign in a traffic signal. It is an instrument of law and a symbol of civil authority. It facilitates the movement of traffic and regulates and controls how people should drive in a society. It is an influencing technique and it is legitimized. The uniform of the police, the uniform of the armed forces, the black robes that the judges wear, the white coats which the doctors wear, the cape and the robes that the clerics wear, and the ochre dress of the Hindu priests are all symbols of authority, legitimized. And what does this legitimizing do? It gives them the authority to think, say, and do, and expect how we should behave. 320 million years ago, when the reptilian brain came from water onto land, it found its environment was totally chaotic. Living in such an environment of chaos was very difficult. As it evolved, it felt the need to organize things, organize the ecosystem in which it was, and through bringing order out of chaos, survive and sustain itself. It started doing things, arranging things to its favor. 150,000 years back, when language came, it started giving words to what it had done. These words were law, custom, tradition, agreement, beliefs, rules, regulations, institutions, titles. And by legitimizing all these, it wrote down the principle of how it should interact with the ecosystem it shared, how people should interact among themselves, what they were permitted or not permitted to do. It has got so well ingrained in our mind that respecting and obeying an authority became a behavioral foundation of our civilization. The question here is, we as common people, do we have power to legitimize, influence and inspire people? My friend, this video series, Who Are You Talking To, is all about how to legitimize, how to influence, how to inspire. Who Are You Talking To will teach you the various gates through which you can enter into the reptilian brain, the triggers for stimulating it, and the elements which can make your dreams come true. Self-fulfillment and satisfaction is the ultimate objective of life. Controlling the ecosystem which you share with others is what is self-fulfillment. Learn how to fulfill your desires. It is never too late to start this journey. I have already posted a few episodes of Who Are You Talking To? Please go to my YouTube channel and watch them. Subscribe to the channel so that when the next episode is posted, you will get the notification and you can learn something more about influencing and inspiring. Come friends, join me on my epic journey of inspiring and influencing people. Who are you talking to? Thank you.